Look, I played 2 Speed Nye earlier. I've gotta wash that disgusting taste out of my mouth. I'm locked in the 9 Speed Artemis, as you could see. I gotta tell you a bit of a story, because I'm in my own personal hell right now. I'm trying to get some medical clearance for some important medical stuff. I'm trying to play sports. Alright, you gotta get your clearance. You gotta be all set. You gotta be all nice, because if you get a concussion, if you get injured, they don't want liability, right? And so you gotta get doctor's clearance. I understand it. It's all good. It's all fine. I'm fine with that. You know, no issues to be found. What I do have an issue with is that I go to the offices, I pay my fee to get the appointment, and they tell me, you weigh too little. And I'm like, you know what, that's fine, that's fine. I've weighed myself before. I know I'm quite a light guy. If you go by BMI, mass body index, I'm severely underweight, okay? But this is how I'm always been. This is my bone structure. I'm a skinny fellow, okay? I have a very quick metabolism. I almost never gain weight, even if I'm trying to, which is a bit of an issue, but they have to measure for those things. And they tell me, you know what, just to check, just to make sure you're healthy, we need a blood sample. Okay, fine. I hate needles, but I'll do it. I'll do it because you told me to, doctors. What they didn't tell me is that the blood sample would run me upwards of $150. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to my doctor offsite. I actually got blood done quite recently, in fact. Within the past couple months, I went to the doctor, I got my physical. I even talked about that earlier because that's when they told me about the ADHD stuff. And I was like, can I submit that? And they're like, I don't know. You gotta send us a message on our little private account email thing. I thought I'd get a dare there. I'm about to die. That's not good. I'm good. Anyway, so I send a message on their private server, and they say, you know what? I didn't download. I can't. I'm moving too fast in game to do what I want to do. I send them a message, but it doesn't go through because apparently you have to send it to a specific department, which was the department they told me to send it to. For the record, I did everything they said, and they still said I did it wrong because there's like 7 different departments, and bureaucracy is very epic. And so I'm like, okay, well, here's the deal. Here's what they told me. They told me I gotta get blood work done. So they're like, okay, you can get blood work done, except you're gonna have to pay a $72 to $574 fee, something like that, just to see a doctor. The problem is, the reason why I need to submit this paperwork is to see if I need to see a doctor. I don't know if I'm supposed to see a doctor because I already have the blood work, but the doctor can't get the blood work if I don't need to get the blood work. So I call them and I say, hey, I don't know what's going on. I messaged the center that you told me to message. I messaged the doctor that you told me to message. I went to the appointment that you told me to go to. And now you're telling me like 7 different things that I'm supposed to do, and I'm supposed to pay all this money. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm missing in light. It's fine, I just extend the game. I'll call them. I'll bite the bullet. I hate talking to people on the phone. I'll call them. I call them, and they say, oh, you're supposed to fill out a message on the message board. So I do it again. I fill out a message on a separate portion of the message board saying that I was told to fill out this message on the message board, and then I got put in a phone loop where I was told to put a different message on a different message board. And then they respond to me, please call the offices if you have any problems. I am losing my mind at this point. Okay, I've gone to the doctor's office. I'm healthy. I'm fine. Like, I'm athletic enough to be... I've been actively, illegally already participating in sports for like 3 months now. I don't know why it's an issue. It's not 3 months, it's like 2.5 months. But it's neither nor. It doesn't matter. I've been doing it without issue. I'm fine, I'm healthy. I had to message their center 4 times. I've had to call them twice. And all they tell me in the call is to message the center again. And that's where I am now. I called them again before making this, and you could probably tell because none of this is coherent, and I'm upset. I'm fuming. I am raging. Someone could parry me for 7 minutes straight. Brawlhalla, I don't care. I recognize I have things to work on. You know, I have movement I could do. I have different techniques I could try. I could improve myself in different ways. But with this, there's nothing I could do. I've done what they told me to do. I followed all the instructions. I've done everything correct. I went to the offices. I got a checkup. They weighed me. They measured my height. And then I'm still lost. I'm still lost. My money is being siphoned. My insurance won't cover it. Why do I live? Sometimes things are complicated for no reason. And I just want to hit a ball. I just want to hit a ball against a racket. Am I asking for too much? That's all I'm wondering. And it's not even their fault. Because the people that I call, it's like, they're just following their instructions. I would do the same thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to help out like this kid. Probably I could have jumped that, but did I? No, because I'm jumping ship, and they are too. At this point, I feel like I'm being bamboozled. I'm being scammed. Like 4 people have seen my blood work at this point because I send it to person A. Person A is like, hey, send it to the provider you saw. I send it to the provider I saw. They say, hey, send it to person B. Person B says you can't make an appointment unless you actually pay. And I'm like, okay, I can't pay. Is there a way that I can show it to you so that I know if I have to see you, so that I know if I have to pay? And they're like, no, send it to person A. So I send it to person A. Person A sends it to person B. I'm being used as like a bioweapon. I'm moving too fast. I need to slow things down. Okay, I had a gimp like 4 hits before that, and then I don't even know. I didn't think they were dead. I wasn't paying enough attention. They hit me, and then they didn't die. Slow down. Okay, this is the issue. I need to slow down. Why did I think that would work? I don't know. But nothing I did works today. Okay, this has been going on since Tuesday. It's been 4 days now. 5 days. I just want to hit a ball. I just want to hit a ball. I understand it. I understand that like if I'm underweight for my height by national averages, like they'd want to check my blood work. I understand that, right? Because you want to make sure like someone could just lie to you. They could be like, no, I'm actually skinny, and then it turns out they have like an eating disorder or something, and that makes it like really difficult, and that's like dangerous, right? Because if you're doing a lot of athletics and you're under calorized, underfed, you could die. And so I understand why they have to do it. But why have I submitted everything 7 times? I'm recording this at a very bad time. You caught me exasperated, out of breath, just off the phone. But I felt like I needed to vent. I needed to share my qualms. Because if the medical offices won't listen, then I need the brawlhalla gamers too. Because you're the only ones I have now. I can't talk about my real life because I technically have been disobeying the rules for a long time now. This is just my penance. This is karma because I've been illegally participating. I don't know why I say illegally. It's just against the rules. But I can't actually say that because then I'll be in trouble. So I gotta say it here in front of a lot more people. I'm just upset. I'm angry. And there's nothing I could do about it. So I'm just old man shouting at a cloud, basically. Old man in the void. And missing every scythe string, but it's fine. Because this is about speed, okay? This is about the speed of the bureaucracy and how they are failing to accurately meet the demands of the people in their society. And it's not the individual's fault, okay? We don't blame the individuals, that still hit me. This is gonna work. I'm gonna get a weapon throw into downlight, into breakdance. You'll see. You'll see. I'll prove you wrong. You said I couldn't do it. I just spoke Isabel Animal Crossing. I've been doing that to my dog recently. Can we switch topics? I'm getting upset. I dodged up! I got confused. I threw my weapon up, they threw their weapon up. I wasn't sure which was which. It happens. Sometimes you get confused. Like the medical office is getting confused with my paperwork and what is actually... Also, can we go back on topic now? The provider even told me if my doctor just sends a letter saying that this is a normal health range for me, like it's fine. The problem is there's no place to send the letter, because to send a letter, I have to make an appointment. But I can't make an appointment until I know if I have to make an appointment because of my blood work. I gotta end it on this one. Look, it's a 10 strength Zol. We got a 9 speed Artemis. Top speed versus top strength. It's on Spirit Realm. My soul is escaping from my body. It's perfect. It's fine. We can end it here. I'm not actually angry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just exasperated. I'm just tired. They like teleported. I don't know, just top speed start teleporting you. But I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. No, I am mad. I'm fuming. I'm upset. And it's showing because I'm getting destroyed. Alright, let's have one normal game of the good old brawlhalla, and then we can call it. My lance is so disgustingly bad. But I can make it work. There. I knew it and I misspaced it. Another weapon, maybe I got a kill there. It's okay, I'm Artemis. I don't need to have good lance. I got side sig. That move is a great killer. You know, that used to be one of the worst sigs in the entire game. It was buffed. That was fantastic. I was in stun forever there. That was like the perfect turn of events. They knew exactly where I was gonna be, where I was gonna go. I'm proud of you. That was fantastic. I'm a fan. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I built up damage, it was fine. I can't commentate normally after the state I've been in. I thought they were down there, so that's why I did that, but I guess that works. Down air? Okay, those down airs, you gotta be careful about those down airs. They lock you into frames. You don't want to be locked into frames. You don't want to be locked into medical contracts where you can't do what you're supposed to. I have to get used to this dodge timing, because I just did a ranked video where I had to get used to the old ones, and I have to get used to the new ones. I have a feeling it's not going to stick, though. That was bold. I respect it. I respect it. And that's the game. That's the video. I am so sorry. I don't know why the last top speed video I did, I was also going crazy. In this one, I'm going crazy too, but maybe it's just high speed makes me go all wacko wild. RIP.